Well, it's been 2 weeks since the Saskatchewan Mountie came across a dog in terrible condition, wasting away and covered with hundreds of painful porcupine quills.
An animal lover herself, the officer couldn't bear to see the dog go to a shelter, so she did something else. Called her mom and dad. Here's CTV's Cami Kepke with Quill's happy ending.
That was what we needed to do. We needed to bring him home.
19 days, 4,000 kilometers, and hundreds of porcupine quills later, Quill the dog has found a forever home with the Badger family in Moncton. The black lab mix was discovered by RCMP in Loon Lake, Saskatchewan in August, crawling with fleas, severely malnourished, and covered with painful porcupine quills.
They had to work on him twice, so they had to be sedated twice in order to get them all out. And gradually they're still working, their way out.
Tom and Kelly Badger's daughter Lindsay was one of the officers who helped nurse Quill back to health. Though 3 provinces separated them, it only took one picture to convince the Badgers to adopt the ailing dog and fly him out east, with Quill arriving on a red-eye flight last Saturday.
He'd been cooped up for so long and he'd been looking at strange faces for so long. Here were 2 more peeking in at him. But when he came out, it was just like he was coming home. Compassion
kicks in, and there's so many animals that need care and attention, and I think it's our human responsibility to do so. And, hats off to the folks in Saskatchewan that rescued Quill.
Less than a week later, Quill is settling in and slowly recovering. He's found a new favorite spot on the Badger's love seat, but battles nighttime anxiety and lingering medical issues.
He couldn't do stairs. He didn't know what a treat was. He doesn't know how to play. A car was certainly foreign to him, so you should have seen us trying to get him in the car that night. But he's starting to get in the groove.
Despite his tough background, Quill remains sweet and curious, fitting in quickly with the Badger's 2 other rescue dogs, Bucky and Brody.
They've all adjusted, and now they're sleeping together, they're eating together, and he's learning along the way. So we know we're going to have another great pet.
While Quill is facing a long recovery as he settles into his new home, the Badgers warn many other animals aren't as lucky, urging support for local shelters and the adoption of older dogs.
They're not funded in most cases by the government, and it's just the goodwill of community. And it's so important that if you can't take animals into your household, perhaps you can help support them by funding shelters that care for animals like Quilly.
So there can be more happy endings just like Quill's. Cami Kepke, CTV News, Moncton.